You come to slowly, the events of recent days drifting back in fragments like a half-remembered dream. Your mind is quiet, finally free of the parasite's control. But your body is thrumming with power. Power that is now fully unleashed and yours to command. All you have to do is decide what you're doing with it. You picture the city, its politics and power structures, its beating heart. It would be so easy to bite into it and make it your own. Not to rule as a tyrant, of course. You don't need a throne. You can rule quietly from the shadows, although you wouldn't say no to a throne. But not yet. There's no need to rush things after all. You have an eternity to play with, and you're going to have some fun. With all of Baldur's Gate to choose from, your servants could be the cream of the crop. Although, you have met some very powerful people recently. Even called some of them friends. Perhaps they could be convinced. You smile as your mind turns over one possibility after another, each scheme more devious and bloody than the last. The future is going to be very, very dangerous, and an awful lot of fun. If they can destroy the Netherbrain, perhaps they'll think they can destroy the vampire Ascendant. Yes, perhaps it is best if they were removed from the equation. As you run through an ever-growing list of potential enemies, you smile quietly to yourself. The future is going to be very, very dangerous, and an awful lot of fun. There's enough out there that it would take 1,000 lifetimes to see it all. Thankfully, you may have 1,000 lifetimes to spare. You'll have to see it after dark, of course, when murder, theft, and all manners of lust and debauchery rule the night. But of course, you wouldn't have it any other way. You come to slowly, the events of recent days drifting back in fragments like a half-remembered dream. Your mind is quiet, free from the parasite and Cazador both. You're not sure you've ever known peace like it, but like everything, there was a cost. You can feel it in the pit of your stomach, the knowledge you'll never feel the warm sun on your skin again. Still, you are free. Your future is finally your own. Now you just have to decide what to do with it. Astarion, hero of Baldur's Gate. You rather like the sound of that. A hero's life won't be an easy one, of course. You'll have to face down every beast, fiend, and lunatic out there, all while dodging assassination attempts, plots, and intrigue. Your life will be nothing but one night of peril after another, a bloody cascade of violence that will leave a trail of bodies everywhere you go. Yes, you think to yourself, this is going to be fun. You think of the thousands of souls down waiting in the Underdark, lost, leaderless. You led so many of them into the dark. Who's to say you're not the one to lead them back to the light? Whether you settle in the Underdark or find somewhere more fitting, you're sure the future won't be easy. You'll have to feed, move through the world relying on your wits and avoid the many people who'll want to kill you. It will be very, very dangerous. Yes, you think to yourself, this is going to be fun. Being able to walk into the sun is a nice idea, but clearly impossible. Then again, you've done the impossible half a dozen times recently. Who's to say you don't have one last miracle left in you? Yes, you think. Your answer is out there somewhere, and you're going to have fun finding it. All these years alive, and you have spent almost all of them trapped in the same wretched palace. Yes, you'd rather like to see what else the world has to offer. You'll have to see it after dark, of course, when murder, theft, and all manners of lust and debauchery rule the night. But of course, you wouldn't have it any other way.